Hello, how you guys doing? Ooh, loud. I went ahead and booted up the game because it takes a minute. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? I have some sad news. I think you, if you are a sub, you're already aware of this because we talked about it in the sub Discord. Rev Bucket is gone. This is sad. And absolutely nothing can be done about it. Where is the screen region for this, my dude? Yep, that one. Is it because I haven't clicked into the window? Game? Rev Colin also is gone. The combination emote with me and Mike celebrating and showing our friendship by putting a smiley face up between a shirt that says C on my shirt and then the M on Mike's shirt. The cops finally got my emotes. I also got Check the Weed, which was a old meme. Also, Limes. I believe you're not allowed to give me shit about making dick jokes anymore. Also hi. Anyway, we're playing some VLR. This is one of those games that the people who really love this game really love this game. Excuse you? Yeah, I'm just saying, Limes, that it's all a certain tweet. And I'm just saying. Am I allowed to show that tweet? My timeline is pure. What are you talking about? Well, let's check. It's really not any worse than anything. Let's check Limes' Twitter. Guys, let's look at Twitter. Let's check the tweets. Let's check the Twitters. Oh, look. What's this, Limes? What's this? It's a credit card swipe. What do I think it is? Where's the credit card swipe going, Limes? What is that? What was the... Oh, right. We are going to figure out where we're going to go. Okay, so... There's so much of this game! Why is there so much game? So these we can't do because we don't know something. So that means we have to do either this path or this path. So we've already done the magenta door. So would you guys prefer me do the cyan door or the yellow door this time? Cyan's a cooler color. Honestly, I agree. Yellow's kind of a low tier color, and I use it a lot in my art. I need professional help. I agree. Just on your name, not about anything you just said. What did you just say? It's a lot of months. I agree on that. Anyway, the BuzzFeed quiz stream with Mike gave me funny brain chemicals, so thank you for being cool. Well, thank you for the 21 months of support, my dude. Let's go to the cyan door, because we're going to have to do all of them eventually, so let's go. Still thinking I'd like to go with Alice and take the cyan door. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah. Sure.
That means Quark and I are getting paired with Luna.
I don't have a problem with that. Miss Luna's nice.
That's fine with me, too.
This game has a certain level of horny to it. And when I say a certain level of horny, I mean
Door, then.
a lot.
That means Clover and I will take the purple door with Tenmyoji.
Aw, I wanted to go with Alice.
Smile.
Something wrong with me?
Well, no, not wrong.
I need professional help. Thank you for the 5 gift subs.
Okay, what is it then?
Well, you're you really gonna make me say it?
You're old and not hot.
You're old.
Oh, wow, really? It is that. Okay.
What? Well, I'll have you know I'm as spry as I was when I was 20.
Oh, by the way, my desktop... I don't know if you caught it when we were looking at... But... You know, anyway. The game's kind of low. I'll turn it up.
Remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
It's too loud? Okay.
You're getting an earful later, young lady.
Yeah, whatever.
3, 2, 1.
So I'm going to put it right back where it was.
0. Chromatic doors closing.
I had a weird dream last night. Next time I get like a moment to speak, I'll talk about it. Don't let me forget. Now it's too low again. Okay. Well, this is just how it begins. Don't forget what? But I don't remember. Yeah, this game. Is this just a hallway?
Said crew quarters? People probably stayed here.
There are numbers on each of the doors.
Oh, right. We haven't done this area yet.
So they're room 1, room 2, room 3, etc.
I guess we might as well start by opening one of them.
Looks like we were right. This place really says someone lives here.
This is the visual novel room. Yeah, there's a bed here and everything.
But who would be spending the night in a place like this?
It looks too plain to be a guest room. This room probably belonged to a laborer or some kind of blue-collar worker. Guess this is where the people who worked here stayed.
She wears a jacket because her shoulders get cold. She wears a jacket that's like 10 times too small. Like, can you imagine trying to get that jacket on? Like, it seems really form-fitting, right? Which means that, like, you pretty much break your arms getting into it, right? Like, how the fuck do you get that jacket on? I just realized it. The tits have obfuscated the fact that her jacket makes no sense. Imagine getting the jacket off, right? Like, how do you even do that? There's a zipper in the back. Why? What? It's like someone saw through the tit ruse. Listen, if you just like big boobles, you'll never notice the weird character choices. What were they working
It's
on?
me. Why would I know that anyway? I don't know what this place is any more than you do. Your guess is as good as mine.
Did I scare Limes off with the calling her out on her Twitter timeline thing?
Do you think it might be a coal mine? Or maybe they're drilling for oil or something.
I don't know about that.
I think I might have. So yeah, I guess we're gonna need to find 3 new emotes because 3 of them got removed. Is Fee wearing a fastener? I thought her hair was split dyed. Which ones do we lose? Rev Bucket, Rev Colin, and Rev, a safe for bucket? I mean, maybe just a bucket? And Rev Weed. Extra kinky Mr. Bucket with ball gag. Why did we lose Mr. Bucket? I think Luigi guy was the one who said it in the Discord, and he said that you're not allowed to make derivatives of Twitch emotes. For instance, and so it was a derivative of the Kappa emote, or not Kappa, Pog. So you can't do that. Wait a minute, but that can't be it. Hold up. Is Rev Dave still here? Rev Dave is still here! What? That makes no sense! Rev Dave is literally just the Kappa emote, but with the Dave glasses on and Dave hair on. What the fuck is wrong with the Pog bucket? I literally don't know! It's not even Pog and LOL, it's just literally the Pog emote. Did fucking Mattel come after me? Did Mattel, the fucking manufacturers of Mr. Bucket, come after me? I think that's who makes Mr. Bucket. I honestly have no idea. But everyone believed me when I said it, which means that no one actually gives a shit, which is really what it comes down to. Who the fuck reported it and why? Hasbro? Whatever. Wait, didn't... No, Bandai Namco made Cowboy Bebop. I was thinking that, like, it was the same one as... What did Hasbro do? Did Hasbro do Pokemon? Hasbro's My Little Pony. Is Milton Bradley? Milton Bradley? Who the fuck cares about Milton Bradley, Monopoly motherfuckers? Hasbro has D&D. Okay.
You want to go have a look?
Yeah. Oh look, we're locked in a room. I don't feel like answering scam calls today. Looks like it's
no
locked.
Getting out of the hallway until we can unlock it. Then.
And the thing is, apparently you don't even get an email about it. Like the only reason I know that there was anything gone was I got notified by my sub Discord. And then I went and checked to see what was gone, and I was like, 3 are gone. And we had to piece it together to figure out what left.
Looks that way.
It's baffling. I have no idea what made, like, oh my god. Too sexy. The only way I can confirm... Well, see, my original theory was that the people who banned it as a meme were banning it because it was too sexual because Homestuck. But I'm running out of excuses that aren't that. Like, are the Twitch mods Homestuck fans? And they knew that it was a sexy thing? Homestuck... Imagine the fucking cops bursting in, like, kicking your door down and being like, hey, you're under arrest. Don't try and move. Keep your hands where I can see them. We saw that you thought that Vriska was, forgivable for her actions during Homestuck. And, you're under arrest. Homestuck crimes! And then they tase you. Yeah. They should. You like Homestuck. Cops would like Vriska? Okay, yeah. What is this chick's outfit? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a necklace. It's a toilet seat. It's fine. Alright, let's split up, gang. Have a look at these cabins. Zero told us there were key cards that we could use to open the AB rooms. Maybe one of them is hidden somewhere. Let's get started. With a nod, Fee and Alice moved off to start looking. Fee headed to room 4 and Alice went to room 2. Do I just put funny glasses on him? That was enough for the Kappa emote. Alright. We gotta figure out a way out of here. I want to investigate why this has a... Why? There's handcuffs on the door. I can't open it. So anyway. I had this weird dream. I was playing like this D&D-like game, right? But it was like, you know, VR or something. I don't know. It's like real. And you randomly were given a class. And there was 8 classes and I don't remember what all of them were. But they were not normal. For instance, my class was like demon. It was like a demon fella. Right? Which was pretty fucking pog. It was pretty grad. Not like a real, like, cool demon. More like a Gribbly kind of demon, you know? There's a book on top of the desk. Let me see here. It's called... How the hell do I pronounce that? Schrodinger's cat. There's Kitty on the cover. Isn't that just precious? Precious. So I was a little goblin demon, right? Not like a full-fledged, like, demon with, like, big muscles and, like, but a little, like, yes, master. Like an imp, yeah, like an imp. I was a little goblin fella. With no fucking powers, no mouth, just completely jet black skin with little tiny wings. Right? There was another class that was like, there's like a druid class, which is normal. There was like a cleric class that had like a ranger thing going on as well. It was weird. And then there was also one guy whose thing was just like, he had a massive cock. It was really bizarre. He had no special powers. He just had really short legs and a really big dick. Like an unnaturally large cock. Like, we're talking like it was his like third leg. It was like a shitty centaur. Yeah, he was kind of like a tripod. Yeah. It was really weird. He also tried to wear pants, but it like bulged his pants out weird. So it's just like there's like this like curve of his cock coming out of his pants and then back into him. It was just weird, man. It was a weird that's all I remember. Like we were trying to save a truck from flipping or something. I don't know why that. Anyway, there's a guy with a huge cock, and that was his thing. He wasn't fucking useful at all, because having a cock that big is not useful at all, ever. Like, no one wants that. That's not useful to anyone. No one is enjoying that. It was a fucking, like, it was like the circumference of a car wheel, right? We were talking massive, thick lad, long, completely unfuckable. And here I am like, I'm a little goblin. It's like, what is this? Why has someone got huge cock as his thing? I mean, being a little goblin fellow is fucking cool too, don't get me wrong. It's mood, but like weird. Looks like all sorts of sciencey stuff. I have no idea what any of this means. I don't think this is part of any kind of puzzle, so I'm just gonna leave it here. What's this? I don't think it's a stain. Triangle, a leaf thing, another triangle, a leaf thing. What's going on the right? Looks like the silhouette of a fox. Okay, you're dumb, my dude. It's a puzzle. No idea. Huh? What's this? There's a human silhouette drawn on white in the bed. The area where the left knee would be has been ripped out. I wonder if that means anything. Probably. I think Alice is investigating this room. Oh, well. I don't think she'll mind if I go in. Hey, Alice, what the fuck? Oh, my God, she's been stabbed. Sigma, what are you doing here? Just thought I could come and check up on you. Oh, well, I haven't found anything interesting. Okay, well, I haven't either. What's this? Is this a phone? A phone. Looks rather old. Look at the top. There's a place for a cassette tape. I think the tape was actually for answering machine part of the phone. It would make this phone decades old. Dude, damn. Okay. Another one of those puzzle things, and look, it's a key thing. Something on top of the desk. It's a little piece of metal. Why is the... There's some weird shapes in this room, too. What do you mean, too? Did you see something like this in the other rooms? Yeah, just like this. Symbols on the wall, desk, everything. Really? What could they mean? I don't know. Damn, another one. What do you mean another one? I saw one of these silhouettes earlier. Had a torn out part, but it was a different part. The areas around the left forearm have been torn. Do you think that's a clue for some sort? Yeah, I do. I don't know what it means yet, but... Okay, so... Item? No. Already fed the cat, so we don't have to worry about that. Archive. Nope. Nothing useful. All right. I wonder what's in here. Well, keep wondering. It's locked. See? I told you so. There's a panel over here. You can put in a passcode. Or you can just get it to work. Let's give it a try. Well, that was useless. All right. There's only 3 brain cells in that room, huh? Only 6,561 combinations to try. You got this. Okay. Fee should be checking out this room. I think I'll see how she's doing. Oh, is that the sexy anime babe? Oh, hello, Sigma. Find anything? Why are you here? I'm sorry. No. Not really. Oh. Dude, girl. By the gods! By the 9 divine! I never thought I'd see one. What? Scratch off the silver part with a coin and you can see naughty stuff. It's the ultimate in interactive poster technology. What teenage boy does not dream of something like this? The excitement, the anticipation, and finally, the reveal. You look pretty excited. Of course. This chunk of metal ought to do it. Damn it, it's too slippery. I think I'm gonna need a coin to deal with the silver menace. Damn it! How am I supposed to look at tits? Why would someone trap us in here and leave? Yeah, they're not gonna leave a phone for us. Okay, fine. Hey, it's another thing. Looks like something goes on top of the desk. Yeah, it's a piece of metal. It's kind of cylindrical. What if we combine it with the other thing? Wow, it's a key. All right. Schrodinger's cat. Okay. Man, not again. Again, the silhouette. Did you see another one in another room? I saw another one just like this. Had a hole torn out where the ankle was too? No, it had a hole, but it was somewhere else. So, you gonna tell me anything about this? Have you seen this before? Yeah, well, no, not this, but similar patterns in the other rooms. They're right next to the desk, just like this one. Have you figured it out yet? No, not yet. Oh. A desk with a glass top. There's a drawer. Oh. Huh. I didn't realize there was a drawer there. We shouldn't investigate that drawer. Can I scratch out titties now? I need a coin. Bullshit. A man with enough want can figure out a way to do this. Where did Schrodinger's cat go? You could just use that key. Apparently I fucking can't. No. Let's go back to where we started. Oh, someone left a book about cats sitting on Meowth. A phone. Is it connected? That's not good. Where should we call next? 1 probably means room 1. That's the room I'm in right now, so it won't actually achieve anything. It probably wouldn't do anything. I mean, if you were going to call yourself with only 1 phone, it's no harm in trying, right? Nope, nothing. Pressing the 1 button is probably pointless. Alright, let's try this one. Phone. Maybe 3 connects with 3. There's no phone number associated with this button. What? That's weird. Why can't I call room 3? 2. Let's try connect to Alice. Let's give it a shot. Who is this? Oh, hey, Alice. So there you are. What you wearing? Sigma? Is that you? Yeah? You wanna talk about boys? Where are you calling me from? Room 1? It's right next door. Why did you call me? You could just walk. Wait a minute. What's wrong? There's something on the display. It says 25 asterisk asterisk. Alright, let me get up my notes. So 1 calling 2 gives 25 asterisks. Asterisks. Okay. Do you think it's a clue? Probably not. I'll see you later. Alright, let's try calling room 4. That's room B's in. Might as well try pressing it. Who's this? Just me? Better than Justice, I suppose. Really? Can't do better than that? I'm hanging up. Come on, wait. What do you want? Where are you calling from? Room 1? Ah. I guess I have some kind of internal line? Seems like it. So, what is it you... Huh? What's this? Agricola. 92... What do you fucking mean, Agricola? So 1 calling 4 gives something 92. Do you mean? I didn't know you were a German-style board game farming simulations. Whoops, I meant asterisk asterisk. What the fuck are you talking about? What does that mean? How on earth could you get those 2 mixed up? That's what it says on the phone display. Huh? Maybe it's a clue? Anyway, I'm gonna go back to searching this room. Call me if you find anything else. Okay, bye. Okay, well, let's try that just here. Oh, hey, it's doing something. This is room 3. No tape has been inserted. The answering machine will not function. What does that mean? Where should I call next? Okay, well, there's 3 connected panels behind the phone. It looks sort of like a mirror. Surface kind of matte. It isn't very reflective. It's a fucking screen, you goblin. How are you? It's some sort of like thing here. It's got a matte finish. I wonder what it could be. So, I just decided not to do anything with that. Damn, it's locked. If only I had a key. Is that a keyhole up there? I probably need a key or something. Shoot, I guess that wasn't it. Alright, well, cool. Done then. The wall can't try. Oh my god, did you just bring Can't Triforce back from the dead? Holy shit, that's an old ass meme. Hey, when I called you, what'd you think? Was it fun for you? Well, I have nothing to put on it. Alright, right now I have no tools. There's no keys yet. I have whatever that is. Would like to leave, thank you. I assume the hallway really has nothing of value for me. Oh, it maybe opens the hand key cup room. Yeah, that's probably it. It's like the one room I haven't gone in. And this one doesn't have a key. Totally forgot that existed. So let's go. Goodbye, handcuffs. Shouldn't need have any more door problems. Oh, you seem to me like someone who has lots of door problems. All right. So then Alice is in room 3. Okay, so how about I use it? Okay, I don't know why I can't use it. Why does this game have 2 cursors? Because it was originally a DS game. There's something here. Box cutter? Large box cutter. It's pretty heavy, actually. Whoa. They've got those patterns here, too, huh? I'm assuming that at some point we'll have any context for that. Okay. It's just like the other ones. It's ripped too, but in a different place this time. Can I use this? Okay. I can't use the knife on it. So that's not what I need to do. And then this has nothing. That has nothing. Okay. Alright, so I guess all I've got really right now is this pattern. Which is not super duper helpful, but I guess we'll jot it down anyway. Okay, so this is room, what, 3? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then the blue. I have no idea what this means. Like, not even gonna begin to guess what the fuck this is. But I probably need it. Also, I think I tweeted about this, but I'm gonna just say it here as well. I didn't get my shit together in time for March of the Mice. I did art for a decent chunk of the day today, and it's just... I know you say it's alright, but I don't feel like it's alright. So I don't know where we're gonna be doing it next. I apologize. Not gonna lie, it kind of bummed me out a lot that I didn't get my shit together in time. It's alright, go play Mario Kart with Mike and Fat Nuts. Yeah, I mean that too. That was also a thing that was gonna happen. It's just like, let's just not. You know, let's just do Mario Kart instead. It's not alright. You're totally letting us down. Is that better now? How is he supposed to drive with such fat nuts? I mean, that guy in my dream last night was able to walk around with a huge-ass cock. I thought I had another week to get shit together. I'll be honest. That's really what it is. I'm glad I checked this week, because else we would have gotten to Thursday and I've been like, I have not drawn anything. It's plotted out. Okay. So this is the one that we haven't checked yet? It's like 3, 4, 3. Is that how we're doing the pattern here? Surely not. I think I might have gotten these two rooms mixed up. Okay, I don't really understand what the slash marks are supposed to mean, so I'm not gonna bother with that one yet. I assume I need some other element. And the one room that's different is room 1. So I'm gonna go figure out room 1's. Because I have a theory. I don't know why I can't interact with the Schrodinger's cat book anymore. Like, that's just gone. Locked locker. I need to find a key to fit that keyhole. So I can't just put in numbers? Okay, so maybe... Alright. Maybe the opposite knee is like the other room, so the code for... If I do something to, like... Okay. I just want to interact with the Schrodinger's cat book. He can't understand quantum physics, so it stays there. Alright, so... Where's the other knee room? Is that this one? No, this is an arm room. This is the other knee room. Okay. I can't close it now, so it's not like it changes when it closes or something. Yeah, the music kind of goes way too hard for this game. Okay, so it's this, this is gonna be some weird notation. Damn it, it won't open. Yeah, it looks like it's locked. I think that thing can unlock it. We just need to figure out how. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay, yeah, I'm a little lost. The wall thing is important. I'm just not sure how. Also, the fact that we can hide something under the glass plate to see it. Like, I don't really have anything that does that, though. I'm gonna go mess around in this room a bit more. See if there's something in room 3 that we need to deal with. I can't do anything with the poster, unless if I can use this. Like, it's not a coin. But maybe it works? Or maybe I can cut it down? Pro tip, if you ever decide you're gonna take down a poster, make sure you do it with a knife, because sometimes people hide razor blades behind them. I've done that a couple times. Not put razor blades behind things, but removed posters with, so that way if you try and dig your nails under the poster to remove it, then it cuts you. Alright, the box cutter should do the trick. Hold on! You're just going to tear the poster if you do that? You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. I gotta see some titties. I don't see how that makes any sense. Anyway, what I'm saying is that this poster might have a clue in it somewhere. Cutting up the thing is out of the question. Oh, man. Could be tits behind there, though. She's just being a bummer. Yeah, someone use their nails. I gotta see the titties. Boobies. I can't scratch the lotto ticket. It won't let me. All right, this one will... Wait, this one's just open? That opened really easily. I guess it wasn't locked. I guess I should have checked. A roll of aluminum foil. Okay, well, that solves that problem. Can I put the roll of aluminum foil? Maybe combine it? Why in fuck's name did I do that? Alright, the aluminum foil's in the place. Now I just gotta shut this. Okay, well that didn't achieve anything. The aluminum acts like a mirror and reflects the images drawn on the wall. The images and the patterns in the aluminum are overlaid a bit, but this doesn't make any sense. Let's give this another shot. How shiny is the aluminum? Don't worry about it. How does that work? I don't know. Also, those patterns would be super difficult to cut in aluminum foil. Like, do you have any idea how, like, sheet metal aluminum? Yes, like you do. Now I just gotta shut this. Wow, it shapes now. So 0543 0543 0543. Okay. Zero, 5, 4, 3. Based on the number of 0 or infinite. I'm counting number of points, I guess. Oh, okay, there were patterns cut on this. Okay. This is completely normal. Well, this puzzle is stupid. Why are you writing 4 like that? I am an interesting man. You should see how I write the rest of the alphabet. I'm a weird person. My wife, like, we literally, like, sat down and we looked at, like, she was like, show me how you write letters. And I wrote some letters and she's like, that's fascinating. And I'm like, why? And she's like, all of that is so wrong or something. I forget exactly what she said, but it was like, oh, okay. Okay. Pattern is being reflected on the aluminum. It's acting like a mirror. Now we can see both images overlapping. No, I still don't get it. Let's try it again. It's probably not this one. It's probably the next one. Yeah, it's not that one. Because that one goes with the room where it's got the slanty one. So it's got to be this one. Nope, we already tried that one. Pattern 1? Did we try pattern 1 yet? 4985. Nice. Uh, 4985. Got to do a little bit of basic addition, I guess. What a weird lock. This is lock picking lawyer. And today I have for you some weird shit I found in a escape room. It's got 9 buttons, and it seems very susceptible to a rake attack. I can't get his voice down. We do have that, but no one uses cursive in America outside of, like, checks, which are not even a thing. There's something in here. Cassette tape. Gotta get a bit more ASMR-y. You're right. He also doesn't explicitly say any curse words. I watched Review Bra, I think is the guy's name. Today, for the first time, he was reviewing the Beyond Chicken Nugget thing from KFC. I watched that video. He's the, like, he's dressed up all prim and proper, The clay nugget? Yeah. So they made like a chicken alternative. And it's like completely inedible. And when he says it's inedible, I thought it was like, oh, it just doesn't taste good. He doesn't like it. But he's like, no, it tastes fine. It just, the consistency is like unrippable. Like you couldn't chew it. Like the taste of the thing was fine. Putting the cassette in now. All I have to do now is close the lid. It's like an eraser. I'm curious. So it's gonna be this one. I don't know why. Locker. All right. So the thing that got me in this room was it room 3? How am I supposed to hear what's on the tape? Was it 9-2? Congratulations! Voice. Looks like you found an answer. The number you just entered is the number for the phone in the 3rd room. The buttons here on top of the phone are just shortcuts. It means all the other phones have actual numbers too. Though I guess it's not really important. Anyway, you're calling room 3 right now. Room 3? That means, since you're so clever, I'm sure you've already figured it out by now. But yes, you're right. I'm speaking to you from a pre-recorded tape. So you can grasp me all the questions you'd like, but I won't be able to answer them. I'm afraid this little talk is going to be a bit one-sided. Then again, it's going to be very little talk because I only have one thing to tell you. Have a look at the left screen above the phone. The answer you're looking for is hidden there. What answer, you ask? Well, I can't hop you with that one. Bye! Have a nice trace. Left? Oh, because it's a mirror. Is it this? Oh my god, the numbers are backwards too. 6, 5, 2. I thought these were... Oh, okay, alright. There's another 4-digit number. What am I supposed to do with this? I guess I need to enter it somewhere. So... let's see if these do anything. It opened. Some kind of pin in there. Let's see. Already got that kind of pin, so I can just close the lid, right? Huh? What was that noise? Maybe I can type stuff now. Alright, let's do this. 0543. One side, I get? So we're going number of sides then. Oh, fuck. So it was a star. So how many sides are there on a star? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I miscounted? No, there's no way I miscounted. It's 10, right? I don't remember what the other shapes were. All right, we're going back. So all of this information is actually useless now that I think of it. Okay. I went to art school. All right. One side? 1 point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. 4 points. 5. 4. 3. Oh, I did it wrong. It was that 3 there. All right, so 1, I guess. 5, 4, 3. Could it be edges? No, because the star is, well, assuming you don't draw the shittiest star ever, the star has 10 sides. I knew a guy who wouldn't draw stars like this because it was demonic. He was very conservatively Christian. If you're not, it's just straight lines. You draw like 90-degree lines, or it's more like a 45-degree angle. But it's never mind. It is. It's not even. Oh, I know that. I'm well aware that everything I just said is stupid sounding. But you know, there it is. Let's come back to this one. I have no idea. Apparently Twitch is an exception for Kappa ones. You can have no more than 2, so... Okay, so... Is it specifically for Kappa, or like... How bizarre. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that one. I don't understand that one. We'll come back to it. Honestly, like, it's bad for your brain to just get stuck on a puzzle for a long amount of time. So let's just, let's shake up the puzzle. We already solved this one, so we're going on to Fee's room. I don't understand the thing with the... Can you go back to the phone? No. Thank you for the 100 bits, Lost in Bokeh. Oh, wait, hold up. I need to, God, she needs to leave the room so I can look at the boobs. How am I supposed to look at boobs, man? Three, 4, 7, 2. Okay, hold on. 3, 4, 7, 2. I'm gonna forget that. All right, so 3, 4, 7, 2. Okay. Oh, good job. You opened it. Yeah, I'm pretty great. Looks like there's something in here. Yes! Check it out, a wallet. You probably shouldn't get your hopes up. Why not? Just feeling. Yeah, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna let you bring me down. Let's see what's in here. What the hell? What is it? There's only one coin in here. It's not even real money. It's just a toy coin. See? Didn't I tell you? Damn. Oh. 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 Poggers. Alright, you silvery bastard. Meet your doom. I'm gonna have to black out screen because, I mean, like, it's gonna be so racy. Whatever the fuck they're gonna show, I'm sure of it. So I'm just gonna, I mean, this game, you know. Let's do this. Yeah! Damn, you're excited. Hey, don't misunderstand me. I'm just really anxious to find a clue in there. Aren't you? You want me to do it then? I'm sorry. Please just let me have this. Okay, fuck it. Get on with it. Alright, let's get started. Aw, yeah. Oh. 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 What the fuck? Okay, 6. But that's... But it's 9, right? Because it's upside down? Just one last tricksy there. We'll put a 6 up there just in case. Nine, 8. Okay, I kind of wanted to, like, finish, but... Tan lines. Pant, pant, wheeze, wheeze. Damn! Looked away for a second, you scratched it all off. Yeah. I noticed some things might be clues, so I kept going. You mean these marks on our arms and legs? Yeah. There are 4 of them. A star, a circle, a diamond, and a triangle. What are you doing? You've already scratched it all off. No, I'm not done yet. This blue part still needs to go. Sigma? I don't think that part's going to come off no matter how hard you scrape. How could this happen to me? Again, this is probably an upside down number. And then this one's 8. A man can dream. Sigma grind set. For sure. He's just trying to... Wait. We already opened this one? No. Yes. Okay. 1. 9, probably. 8. And then 6, probably. Okay. They did a little tricksy, like, what if we flip a 9 upside down? Yes! It opened! There's a small screen inside the locker. Oh. It's just like the code we got in the Ambidex room. I mean, it's a different code, of course, but it looks really similar. Is this the smart person one or the dumb bitch one? the dumb bitch password? I think it's one probably opens the safe. Alright, let's... There's a small screen inside the locker. I noticed. Alright, what if I... Huh? It's locked again. The input thing turned off too. Why'd that happen? Alright, let's try 1... 6... 8... 9. Okay. What's the phone number? 2658 2 6 5 8. Okay. There's something I haven't solved. Where did I not solve one? I didn't go somewhere. Everyone in chat remembers. I think it's one of these phones probably has a thing that I can get to, but I haven't yet. I can't enter anything in on that. Okay, so I can't do anything else with that. What a weird password system. It's gotta be the phone with the screen, right? Like, we kind of run out of other things to fuck with. It's gotta be the room that I started in. Okay, fine. We'll put the sex numbers in. But after that, you have to calm down. Ready for the time of your life, sweetheart? Only $24.95 a minute. That's a little too rich for my blood, thanks. Nice. Oops. What the fuck? 378163771 513 378163771 51. Is it lead speak? I don't see it. It's definitely backwards. Calculator numbers? And then the name is... Four 6137.0. Says illegible. Gosh. So we're reading it backwards. He is illegible. What in the name of... So the other one would say, oh. Olga? Oh, you're putting it into calculators and flipping it upside down. I see. I see. Let me put it into a calculator real quick. Oh, I've got like a fancy new calculator. I've got to have an old school one. Pretty sure I got one on my desk. Okay. It's damp because I spilled water on it earlier today. Because that's my life. 46137.0. It says, Ole? Okay, so that not useful information. So none of that's gonna be useful. What about 9? Just do it wrong. 9225. Okay. It's an okay world in Minecraft and a pretty funny Final Fantasy VI speed run, randomized run. Call the lady in room 4? Sure. No use. No one's answering. There's one that you use in a different game with the phone. It's possible to do here. Five 5309. Jenny, can I help you? Hey, I got your number on the wall. Huh? She hung up. Yeah, 5309. Yeah, alright. All 9s was a good guess. Okay. There's also a weird one. 0. Grotesque sounds of ravenous, gruesome consumption. Vomiting. What the fuck is that? What did he say when I put this in? I guess it would have to be ones that reverse. There's 3. Okay, 3141 is one of the Easter egg ones. First examples appeared somewhere around 9,500 BC. When stone tools shaped by polishing or grinding became common. They often took the form of gallites, with honey concealed inside the wrappings created from ground oats, wheat, rye, or... Do you ever stop? I don't get that reference. Thank you for volunteering to join the AXIS test group. Please indicate whether you prefer the mental or physical test battery. Warning, mental tests carry a risk of death. Euler is a famous mathematician. Axis is the game publisher. I see. Okay, so Leonhard Euler was a Swiss mathematician, physicist, astronomer, and geographer. Logistician and engineer. Okay. Because you called pi. I see. I mean, I've got the basic bitch one done. Oh, it was asking about pi. Do you ever I see. I mean, I can enter that code, but I really don't want to enter the basic bitch code without entering the better one first. I can come back to this. At what point does pi become recursive? As far as I'm aware, it doesn't. No, it does, right? No, it doesn't. That's a thing with it. What's the number that drew attention in the mirrors again? I read a thing that I think NASA only goes up to 25 digits when they try and calculate anything with pi, because that would estimate the circumference of a circle from any range between like an atom on up within like a certain level of like accuracy or something like that. There's some reason. I don't know. I'm not math. Oh no, math thing. Several attached. Okay. "40 digits can calculate the circumference of the universe down to a single hydrogen atom." That's it. You saw that on Reddit on the toilet? I saw it on Reddit, yeah. I don't know if it's true or not. There's a telephone on the table. Fuck. I think we just... Is there more than 4 doors? No, there's only the 4 doors. I've unlocked all the 4 doors. I'm feeling it has something to do with the mirror thing, but I don't know what. The hatch above the safe? There's no hatch above the safe. Try putting the basic solution in to the phone. I can't do that. It won't let me do that anymore. Thank you for the 69 bits. Stop talking now. Speaking of 69, may Mr. Bucket rise one day and swallow our balls? Okay, yeah. Let me ask a yes or no hint. I'll put the solution into the locker. I think I tried that, but we'll try it again. Alright. So, first number is 2. Second number is 6. Third number is 5. And the last number is 2. It's not great. Okay. Okay. Question 1. Have I seen the code? What is this game about? I don't know, man. Thank you for the 200 bits, though. Yes and no. Three, 4, 7. I'm gonna try this again. 3, 4, 7, 2. Okay, that's not it. The mint try 1986 into the phone? What? Do you mean 1984? Oh. Oh, we had 1986 as a solution to a thing. Congratulations. The second passcode can be found on the left portion of the display above the phone. Left? Okay. What the hell? It's not a phone number? This number has to be. Okay. That's what I was trying to get back to, but I couldn't remember what any of my codes were. So, I was just having a dumb bitch moment, really. 9, 8, 6, 1. FNAF connection confirmed. The numbers work too. The color's different. The shapes are different and so are the placements. It's frustrating that Schrodinger's cat is just like, well, I'm not dealing with that. Sorry? Oh, wow, I just fucked that up. Real dumb bitch hours here. I'm lonely. Well, let's just take a look inside. It's empty. Cool. Okay, star, moon, sun, moon, star. Unlocking successful. Once in, wonder what's in it this time. If I look through the stuff here without telling Fee and Alice, might be suspicious later. You took something when we weren't looking. Yeah, those two bad sides I don't want to be on. I think I'll go get them before I go through it. Well, that was easy enough. Yeah, each playthrough has its own unique codes. So I was thinking about that, like, as far as speedrunning it, is that you have to do the puzzles. You can't just cheat. Do not use this as a long play. What do you mean? Like, don't like watch this to figure out what the codes are when you can't figure out how to do the puzzles yourself. You could just do the puzzles. Forget about Alice. Let's just see what's in there. What's this thing? It's a map. It says floor A. Yeah, if you know the answers, you can speed through them. Yeah, if I just knew that I needed to put 2692. Wasn't it 1986? Because that's not going to change. Yeah. There's a bit more stuff in the safe. Why don't we get all of it before we start going through it? Good idea. Looks like we got a card, 2 cards, ambidex rooms. It does. Then we can use them in the AB rooms. But how are we supposed to get back there? The door to the warehouse is still locked. And check out this note. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you open a door, you have to hope through it. Is this all stuff we've read? Was it, once we get out of the crew quarters, we can head back to the warehouse, right? Yeah, it seems like it. All right, this key. This is how we're going to get here. We already know that. Because we've done, essentially, this before, but not really. So you'll need to open this in the hallway. Okay. Let's go. Wait. What about the book on top of the safe? Huh? Oh, it's a book about cats. But do we have time for that, right? Meow? Meow? Sorry. It's a thing. It's sort of like, I guess you could call it a tick. I've had it since I was young. Sigma? What? Oh my god. Sigma is the stupidest bitch. I wish I was just kitten, but I can't control it. It's not dangerous, though. You're perfectly fine. Not dangerous? Anyway. The book's called Schrodinger's Cat. Don't you mean Schrodinger's cat? Oh, you've heard of it? I think it'd be harder to find someone who hasn't heard of it. For real? Sigma has turned into a furry. Do you know what it is too, Alice? Of course I do. I was just wondering why this book was here. So what is Schrodinger's cat? It's quantum physics through experiment. The book probably discusses the principles of the experiment and talks about it more in depth. See, Erwin Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrödinger was a scholar of theoretical physics in Austria. He was born in 1887 and this is like the... Did you know that the Titanic had a sister ship? Wait, is this going to be a long story? Yes. Thought so. How about we talk about it later then? I mean, we just found the key, so let's get out of here. You do have a point there. Yes, he does. You know what? Honestly, she's a lot smarter. Hello? Thought I heard someone knock at the door. Yes, he does. We should leave now. All right. Let's go. I did not know it was a rule of, like... Well, wait. Like, Danganronpa didn't talk about Schrodinger's cat, right? Like, that's the only visual novel that I've actually read. Danganronpa isn't a true visual novel. Steins to Gate can't shut the fuck up about it. It makes you sound like a smart person because you can describe it in a really dumb way that's inaccurate. Everyone goes, wow, this guy knows about quantum physics. But you fucking don't because you don't actually understand it. We made our way down the hallway and at the end's waiting for us. Hey, it looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
We left our room and it left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
It's a thought experiment about how dumb superpositions are. Basically, Elon Musk's understandings of most things. Right, but yeah, but Elon Musk makes it different by, you know, making a company out of it. Like, I came up with this great idea, guys. What if trains but dumb? Everyone's like, oh my god, Elon Musk is a fucking genius. He bought Tesla from another dude. Yeah, I will never let people not remember that. He bought the rights to call himself the founder of Tesla, despite the fact that he had nothing to do with it. Someone called him a Parthid Willy Wonka. He made PayPal. But did he? Because I thought he bought that too. He co-made PayPal. He did found SpaceX by himself. Okay, I'll give him that one. But, banks, but online and also transphobic. What the fuck is that? What do you mean? Oh, PayPal. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, no matter which door we took, they all led back here.
The map we found in the...
Right.
Oh,
Have we seen this?
like that too. Our room wasn't in.
Can we?
Maybe we should sit down for...
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
It doesn't look like we can skip this. I get the vibe, though. Like, we're not learning any new information here.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue.
Thank you.
And the one on the right is red.
Thank you for announcing that, Luna. We were aware.
Chromatic doors?
Yes, Quark.
Look, there's a box here.
You know,
It
my
looked like
favorite
the
part
ones
of
we
you,
saw
Quark,
earlier.
is the fact that you're going to go missing and possibly dead later. And I'm hoping you can speed that up a bit. Lock, huh? Won't budge.
Just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours? 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Yeah, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
He said the fuck word.
Huh?
I think we need to start adding curse words to movies that are PG-13 that don't have them. Like, you get one. First up, the fucking Lord of the Rings. Okay? Alright, you keep your fucking secrets. Just saying. Fuck! They're taking the hobbits to Isengard!
Was it something about supplementary rules?
Harry, did you put your fucking name in the Goblet of Fire? I love that.
Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
I never thought I'd, you know, what's the line? I never thought I'd fight alongside of an elf. Well, what about a fucker? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Hair are few. Right, yeah, I'm not. Chromatic door garbage. If that's true, we can all go back to the way that we came in order to get into the warehouse.
Saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
Fly, you dumb motherfuckers! It's gotta be you. Fly, you fucking fools. Yeah, that would work. It's alliteration. Like he's sitting on the edge of a precipice, but he's gonna throw. Nicholas, what do your fucking elf eyes see? Fly, you dumb fucks. One for each AB room.
So stupid. Better out.
Well, are you going or are you staying here by...
All right, fine. I'm going.
Okay, hold on. PG-13 movies with out swearing. Clean family review of movies. Oh, this has a full list. Oh, cleancutmedia.com has a list of all the different ones. Aladdin is clean and family friendly. And it's a clean movie other than how absurdly skinny the princess is, as all Disney movies. Beware of the impact. It's going to be an issue if Jasmine's hot? All dogs go to heaven. Ants. Looking at ones that I actually know that don't have cuss words. Bolt. Brave. Bug's Life. Cars. For a second there, I mixed Captive 2015 with Cars, and I got confused because it's got drug use for Captive, whatever that is, and I thought Cars because I had a dyslexic moment. I put drug use in the tag for Cars here, and I got real confused. Horrible language, massively inappropriate, fuck every other word. Die Hard. Evan Almighty, Fugitive, Frozen. Frozen. Let it fucking go. Have you seen that GIF where it makes it seem like Olaf is saying a curse word? Would you like to fuck a snowman? Doesn't have to be a snowman. Happy Feet, Hitch, The Hobbit. The Incredibles, The Iron Giant, The Italian Job, mild language violence shows a girl in a bra. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Shows superstitions of village people. What the fuck? The village people who are superstitious? Have you seen the Lime's Cursed emote?
So,
Can you
this is
post
the
it?
Quarters, huh?
The one she can't upload? Yes, I questioned her about it and she left my chat.
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
I bullied her.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa. They
Boobs!
got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back home.
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
What? What?
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is... Let's keep moving.
Whoa, whoa, hold on. Grandpa? What is EU? Erotic units? European Union? That's how much it costs? Boobas? Is it like a weird bra size or something? Aren't they like not that increment at all? That's not how they work? Don't think about it. What if it's the key to solving who Zero is? We have to think about tits right now, guys. As a woman, I can say that's not how sizes work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not how they work. European bra sizes? Maybe? People with boobies that live in the European Union. Is that accurate? Like, is that how bras are measured there? Or have always been that close? In other words, have they known each other before the nonary games? Quark and Symbiosis and Clover? How many people know each other?
Buddy.
It's canonically erotic units. Do we need to get Limes to explain cup size again? What the fuck is going on? Were you in RevCord when boob math happened? No.
I can't wait to get out of here and back to my grandpa videos.
Why did you change your voice acting just for that one line? Just to say it weird. You're talking about that in front of your fucking kid?
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
Dude, that guy's gonna beat his dick so fucking hard. He's got a filing cabinet of porn. That's a lot of porn.
Oh, you're finally done. You were taking so long. I hopped up.
Ah, for yawning. You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, so I'd watch. Otherwise,
Forget it.
We've read all.
Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about.
Okay. Bra size is still measured the same way. Okay, so it's nothing to do with the European Union. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really anything to... Right. Looks like everybody else has already gone in. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. I just thought I'd make some conversation before we die.
Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Boob math happened from a post that said 3.5 milliboobs per handful. How much is a milliboob? Is that where the math was?
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
This game's got a time limit too? Wait.
Wrong?
No, it's just, there's no one here.
Talking about. Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know,
Step
just...
aside.
Yeah, right.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's
That
different.
screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. Alright.
Shit! The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start
Did you
button.
even read what it said?
No.
Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes.
Oh.
Thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
What do you want to do while we're stuck in here? It could be like 5 minutes in heaven, but 40 minutes in hell. Let me tell you about Warhammer. Oh, really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
Hey, hey, hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gates?
You're in the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Now, let's get this party. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with a lass and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will... And it goes the lass's opponent, obviously. That means Potassium and Fido's enemy will be Tamioli.
What the fuck are you doing to names? Lieutenant Shadow, thank you for the 10 months of support. That's very cool. Why did you kill Sigma? Well, you tried to talk to me about Warhammer.
And BO and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it?
Your Honor, Warhammer 40k.
Ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen.
Okay then.
I need professional help. Thank you for the gift sub, my dude.
I think that about does it for the... Well, it'll just have to wait.
What? Why does it have to wait?
It'll be...
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until ambidex game polling.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Bonk. Man, what are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
It's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma. You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that
You've not heard of this?
People do or don't cooperate.
Sigma hasn't had a thought before today. Don't bully him.
let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Oh my god, what kind of banana crimes can you commit? Apple and
I
Banana?
just gave them the first names I thought of.
Why were those the first names you thought of? Those aren't real names. What about Frank and James? Or just my name and your name? Like, what the fuck?
They don't mean anything.
Oh.
Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other, and they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
What did they do?
So, a detective shows up.
I'm a little concerned about the angle of that apple to that waistband. Same with the banana. And they, okay.
He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, he decides to spill the beans. It goes the other way. He gets 1 year. And you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving you trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? You gonna give me what I want? Or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
How did you do that with your voice? Where the fuck are they keeping the apple? We have to break them out. Apple and Banana didn't do shit. So that's the prisoner's dilemma?
What would you do?
I don't know. I'm glad we'll never have to find out what I would do in a situation like that.
Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, if my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, why are you saying that you're with Banana? The best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. But if I confess, I can shave 5 years off that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it?
No.
If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The A-B game.
Wait!
The prisoner's dilemma.
Wait, I'm Apple? Yeah, never confess. Talk to a lawyer. Straight up, you don't know the law as well as you think you do. Cops don't know the law as well as they think they do. Lawyers have to go to school for fucking years and pass a fucking bar exam. Cops do not. Okay? A cop can arrest you and then figure out what you did afterwards. You do not need to, like, don't. Just don't. It's the cop's word against yours, and people trust cops. Cops can legally lie to you. Just do not. Don't. Rev, you're reading too much into this metaphor. You aren't a banana. Oh my god, that's fucking weight off my shoulders. Am I not an apple too? Am I an apple? Holy shit, if I'm not a banana, I have to be an apple. Oh god. Am I good with caramel? Do I have an apple bottom? Jeans? Boots with the fur? If we can trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in other words, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him?
Betray?
Just look at the point total. Say we all picked ally.
Right?
What would our total points be?
2 times 9 would be 18. So
Okay.
18?
Now let's say one of the pairs chooses betray.
Pairs would choose betray would each get 3 points, so they would have 6 points. But the solo who betrayed would get 2 points subtracted, so the total gain would only be 4 points. So we want the numbers to go up. The other 2 groups would choose ally for that round. So for your team to get 6 each, which would give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points.
So what does that tell you?
We should always ally? We consider all 9 of us to be on the same team. We need to always choose ally to get the most points. Even if one person chooses betray, the whole total points we get. Yeah, so it's bad for everyone.
In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you.
What's the point of this? Is there a stated goal? It's like Saul, we're trying to get out. What you're saying is I should pick ally.
I mean the opposite.
What?
If we're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Why? You just explained why it was a terrible idea. What?
It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one.
What?
You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great.
So let's not fuck over the what the fuck are you talking about?
2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody.
That sounds great.
What if Alice chooses betray?
Then we murder her. Will you die if you lose? If you go down to 0 points, you die. Our BP will go down to 1. It's a bit of a spoiler. So the way the game works is that like we've gone down a path. We got to go down all of these other ones too in order to get the true ending. So we kind of already know that, but it hasn't been written out yet, I don't think.
And if that happens, we're screwed.
But long and short of it, yes. The bracelet like knocks you out and then poisons you to death until your heart stops beating. We're wearing bracelets that tell you how many what path was complete. It's this one over here, and then we got stuck in a couple spots because we didn't have the codes.
So 20 minutes remain until...
Did it take her 20 minutes to explain the prisoner's dilemma to me?
Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray.
I think you're wrong.
Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Why not? If everyone chooses betray, no one dies, because it's all a 0, but no one gets to leave. Did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0. I mean, the way you said it makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah. You know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you. But you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of is that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Did you just know me? What? Me? Why would you think that?
Calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Sigma just lets things happen to him. We can do a Phi Sigma ship. That's a bad ship. Oh, come on. I could ask you the same thing.
Subject.
You just said the same thing to me.
We're talking about you.
No, we were talking you fucker.
Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you I've never seen you. Like completely reverse carded. He had his moment to go, no, we're talking about you. Why is it a bad ship? Because she's, I want to say evil, but selfish is probably more accurate. And he's dumb. It's a bad collection. The entire plot of this game hinges on... Wait, Myrmidons. How did I know about Myrmidons? The bomb?
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it.
What?
Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know
JC,
I'm
a bomb.
about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Also, yeah, there's a time loop mechanic with the moon. What was that?
What's wrong?
I had a dream that you hugged me and then I exploded. Wait. I saw...
what?
You're on the moon? Maybe? The explosion. Explosion. I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down. What are you talking about?
You're in a desert and there's an eclipse. Okay.
What is it now?
My head.
hurts.
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
You seem like a little bitch. Because you always complain about your head hurting. Is that the case, Sigma? It doesn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode. Like the bomb that's going to go off.
Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap. Power move. Sigma fucking grind set right here. Sigma move. He is like, you know what?
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Oh. I thought she was going with it. I was like, damn, that fucking worked? It did not. It actually did not work. B and I spent the rest of our time until the doors opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten and I tried to make sense of what I had seen. It had been real, in a way. Or is this just a hallucination brought on by stress? Or maybe there's some strange drug they dosed me with when I was out. It seemed real, though. Maybe it was a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. This is real life, guys. Not some crappy sci-fi novel. Things like this don't happen. I was just tired. Stress of the notary games was probably just getting to me more than Fee thought. I was tired. I was emotional. A hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. What if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain.
Oh shit, we have to actually do a thing.
If no.
What the hell was that?
Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AV room.
Not. We're already in here though, so we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
I didn't say should.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Make up your goddamn mind.
I just said we didn't really have a choice.
No, we literally do have a choice. You just pointed out the two choices we have. We can choose either of those two things. We have no other choices, but we do have a choice. Holy shit. My friend is starting Blood Raven's army. I dropped Trazen, the Infinite, and took his army. I forgot what Trazen does.
It's completely different.
Blood Ravens are quite possibly worse than Necrons. I mean, Trazen is the chapter master of the Blood Ravens. I see.
The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever, you want to betray still, right? Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. Are Banana and Apple out of prison yet? How long ago did that happen? Do we have time to get to them to explain the rules of the prisoner's dilemma so they don't have to get stuck in prison for a long time? You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something gonna happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure? Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about that.
I swear, I don't. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on. This again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait a minute. Are we even on Earth? Wait, did you see it? Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What?
Imagine being locked in a room with Sigma for 40 minutes. You just start saying some random fucking garbage. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
Rev, did you have a premonition? I was wrong. He was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay, but what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? What if I'm insane? I groaned. My head felt awful. It's like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
We should trap her in a room and explain the lore of 40K starting at the War in Heaven. Let's not do that. Holy shit, we don't have that much time. We only have 40 minutes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine.
You're
I'll
gonna
do
choose
it.
Betray, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right, take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. Apples or bananas? I've really lost track of what I was doing in this room. There's only one possible choice. What do you guys want me to pick? We'll have to go back to both at some point. A for apple or B for banana? Why are you asking us? There's literally only one possible choice. Literally, there's only one choice. There's one choice. I love... She said that too, right? Choice? Definition of choice. An act of selecting or making a decision when faced with two or more possibilities. It's literally the idea of the concept of the word choice is that there's at least two things to think about. And there are two buttons here. Just to piss her off.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed. Thank you, Ambidex Gates. Now...
If you betray, you're not losing anything. Yeah, I mean, betray, you always stay at... But if you don't pick betray, I mean, you just beat the shit out of anyone who picks betray. Honestly. As Fia and I stepped out of the AB room, we could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking?
Something smoothies?
Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, you talked to me for like 40 minutes about apples and bananas. I kind of tuned it all out. Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did. Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! I know! Hey, we're about to announce the result.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally,
Let's see if we fuck this one up, guys.
Game! Round 1!
No, there's certain people that, like, I know they're assholes. For example, Dio. I will always pick betray against Dio. Because there's absolutely no reason to not pick betray against Dio. He's an asshole. I was going to list off other reasons, but that's literally the reason.
The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
What if he's paired with someone? Depends on where he's at. Well, no, even when he's paired with someone, he always chooses betray. You... You bitch! You fucker! Wow! 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 You bitch!
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice! Can I ask you a question? What the fuck? What the hell is this?
I just made the most rational choice.
God damn you two! You two can go to hell! I'm going to Texas! Fuck this!
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why is she's not naked. She's wearing pants and a jacket and a necklace and bangles. She's not naked. Why? Why did you do
I
it?
can ask you the same question.
Are you gonna gaslight girl boss me too?
Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Because I thought we had something called friendship. Maybe you've never heard of it because you're a massive tool. Wait, haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know.
Yeah, fuck them too. We can get back to that in a minute, but fuck you because you hurt 2 people with that.
Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma.
I just learned about it like 5 seconds ago, and we need to save that apple and that banana.
But everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome.
Dio chose... Well, okay. Dio chose ally because... Quark? Wait, that's weird. That's really weird. Everyone always betrays Tenmyoji. Because it was Dio and Quark versus Tenmyoji in the first run we did. What the fuck? Quark actually wants Tenmyoji dead?
Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you?
3 of us are awful people.
You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met.
I thought you wouldn't murder me for no fucking reason.
Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
What?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies.
You try and kill me and then you make fun of me and call me stupid? I hate you. You're mean.
I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice, and thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
You're mean. God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fee. Arms straight down with the biggest stomps that I could do. Just like boom, 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 boom. So meowed. My hands balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight, my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group. Well, we're not going to reload because we have to do all the routes anyway. So this is what you get if you choose ally. So we still have to go down all the way down this route just to get here. So it kind of doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter if this is a bad end or not. It's a end. You know? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 endings. 11, I guess. It's such a long route. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Dio, is this true?
Are you a massive fucking bitch?
No, That's not what happened at all.
Yeah? Oh shit!
I lied. That was a joke.
What?
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
What the fuck?
Was it a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
Dude, what the fuck is with Quark? Quark is evil and messed up.
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Yeah, you say that, but I'm over here with 1 BP, so what the fuck is that about?
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand.
I'm old, and I've got a porn addiction. I understand.
I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Looks like there had been some sort of argument between Kay and Clover and Tenmyoji. Although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably. Ambidextrally.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes...
And then there's about a bunch of plot shit that we've already read, and...
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoji.
Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or
Yeah.
maybe everyone.
What?
Why?
I see.
Oh shit, there's poison in our bracelets.
Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Yes. It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Thank God for the skip button. Holy shit.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only...
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last...
Wait. Really? Mine still says so.
It looks like Luna and I both, although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to...
No change here. I guess this must be magenta.
Yep, that's colors for you.
Are you two magenta too?
Are you gonna speedrun visual novels again? I might.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it. When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed.
As soon as the gates closed.
And plot we've already read before about how things happened, and then here's the scene where I get gassed by a dude, and then we meet up with Feet. Why is this happening to me? My brain is too small to handle this, and it makes me feel stupid. I'm in a piece. No, hold up. Uncle Zeebs. Let me tell you. This game's just kind of dumb. It's not you. This game actually just pulls some really stupid shit every now and then. And they try and make it seem like no, this game doesn't make fucking sense. But it has a veneer of it makes sense. It's purposely complicated to the point of it being stupid. I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured out I deserved at least a little self-pity, but even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to help me get anywhere. Like Kay said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, I stood up straight, and I jerked off and I headed off. Okay, so does this matter? We can't skip this. We have to watch the loading screen. Did you find out why Rev Bucket got canned? I don't know.
Oh, can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
Can you say that again? Did she say, what are you want? Audio settings? I don't see it. She said it right? Okay. Why does she look like she's from the Flintstones? Because some people have a Flintstones kink? I don't know, dude. They replay dialogue if you change the... I don't know how to do that. This is the lounge, huh? Sofa.
Can I get you a drink?
What is that? Why is your mouth like that? That's weird. You better not be underage. And that's the moment that Sigma gets canceled.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Okay. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as it sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to get
Really?
wasted.
It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
I've unlocked one ending so far. You got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
Away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but I guess the bastard's back.
Are you all right?
No, I've got a headache. Yeah, I wouldn't trust to drink anything here. Went away after a bit before. Has this been happening to anyone else? Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird.
Have you experienced a headache before?
Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird.
Can I try? To see what I think it feels like?
Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. Tis jokes. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then you wake up and your arm feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm though. My whole body feels kind of like numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like my body isn't really mine.
Whose is it?
I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's because of the anesthetic gas. It
The what
kinda
now?
looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right. Oh my god, I can't skip it.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time.
You think it's some kind of side
It
effect?
could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
All right, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Haven't really taken a good look at it.
Okay, catch you later then. Wave goodbye and headed towards the exit. Where to next? The infirmary, I believe we've been to. Before. I think that's the one that we haven't done. Right. So that means that we should be able to skip all this dialogue. Why isn't it letting me?
Oh, Sigma.
This is the infirmary, huh?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
Oh, it's because I fucking hate you.
Are you still angry?
Yes. Of course. Not teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
So you had a choice. You had the same choice. Why does everyone keep saying they don't have a choice when you have choice? Choice literally means you have two options and you chose one that fucks me. And that's not enough to justify screwing someone else over.
What I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose ally, then I would have chosen ally too.
Why?
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here?
Yes.
I have to get out of here.
Oh shit. Well, if you have to, then I'll guess I'll just die so you can. Fuck you.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
Okay.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't believe the part where she wants to wear clothes. That doesn't seem like her.
Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated.
In what way? Can I help?
But there really is something important I have
Oh,
to
okay, you don't mean like that. Which is?
avenge my father's murder.
Bullshit.
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
I couldn't.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to roll with that then.
This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Well, you did try and kill me, so I feel like you owe me a little bit. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Apple or banana? Do you know them? Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
I see.
I was
Meaning?
on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say,
You can't or won't say.
but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Because you have no fucking clothes on. Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective
I
look.
didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine, whatever you are, you don't look like
That's
one.
fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better.
Fun to be around?
Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No, she has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Okay. Where's
In the
somewhere?
desert.
Desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
You're the only person here who tried to murder someone? That's a pretty important line.
That doesn't seem fair to me.
Aw, we're not being fair to her.
How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
Well, I'm 6'3", I have brown hair, brown eyes, and no fucks to give about what you think about anything anymore.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Clown.
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but
Yes, actually.
I'm a circus ringleader.
A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
That's almost right.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
What?
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age.
Like, one way you can tell if someone's bullshitting you or not is based on, like, how detailed their story is. Like, when people are trying to tell the truth, they actually try and understand or try and bring back memories, and they really don't remember a lot of it, and they try and not lie because they don't want to look like a liar. But people who are lying try and fill in as many details as possible because they were actually there. They actually lived through it. Of course they did. What I'm saying is this is the biggest load of shit. What are you talking about?
Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Alice? Why the fuck did you believe that story?
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced.
At least with traumatic events, that's the way it works.
On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside.
Alice is actually one of the smarter people in this group. She is known for her brains.
Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me.
High intelligence, low wisdom. Okay, I'll give you that.
We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school. When I got in my car, this white gas started pouring out everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
You think that Sigma is going for a doctorate? Bro can't tie his shoes. I'm still working on my degree, shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet. Oh, yeah, everyone's fucking shooting for their PhD.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Think of anything that might connect you to any of this.
Working on my pretty huge dick, you're right. Believe me, I thought about it, but I keep drawing a blank.
Zero.
No idea.
Any of the people here look familiar to you?
You guys are kind of doing the same pose. Does that count? Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't say that for sure about Nick or Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
It's a guy in a robot suit. Until the amnesia clears up, I don't think we're going to have any way of knowing.
Come on. You know he's full of shit.
He's full of shit? Mr. Ringleader of 50 troops? Guy whose dad decided to die by doing a quadruple backflip or whatever? Because he was a trapeze artist? That's Pingal?
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Whose entire family name is left. Okay, well, Kay is a bit of mystery, but what about the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student.
I think you... Fuck you.
At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't have a job, huh? He's still at elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you?
What does that mean?
Well, if it makes you feel better, sure.
What?
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
Yeah, what the fuck is that random sexism, Alice? I fucking hate you slightly more now.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
What the fuck does that mean?
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me.
Tin Miyoji, I'm starting to like the old man.
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Yeah, I do have a Sigma aura, don't I? Fee works at GameStop. Jesus Christ. That would be hell for her. No, nothing in particular. Yeah? She's a real mystery, alright. Honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I spent hours with Fee, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. And I only had her on her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse. We're just going with nurse, okay? And a circus ringleader, plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others. Yeah, honestly, like, not even one milkman that goes to comedy.
Where do you plan on going?
Crew quarters, I guess.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Alright, bruh. Zero's decision process. Fuck these 9 random people. Honestly? Dio is a bro? Dio is not a bro.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yes. Alice and I all went through the rooms.
Find anything suspicious?
I mean, no.
Like a secret door or something?
No. If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Well, these escape room puzzles suck. Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Oh, that's a book of Meowt cats. Oh, sorry. It's just a thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. I'm a furry now. Nyan. Anyway, whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
That's weird.
Oh, okay. Catboy Sigma.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that.
We're just letting that one go, are we?
A cat is put in a box with a device that...
Oh my god!
That means the cat is both alive... Something like that.
Meowby? I don't really know anything about a Meowdit. I'm just telling you what Fee told me. I believe everything Fee says.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, please.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
What about you guys? You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tin Myocha, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
This whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant.
Yes, smartass. That's not what I meant.
Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Okay. Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
Okay. 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out on the dawn of 25th, so the 31st first would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I didn't think of any way the eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
You and Luna didn't tell you? Okay.
No.
I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark showed us about Radical 6, which is a fucking disease, and thousands of people have died of it. Is this for real?
A little hard to believe.
If it's some real kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal. Trust me, it's not. You can go outside and not wear masks, and you don't need to get vaccinated. All of that's not important. Other people have decided it's not important, so it's not fucking important. Oh my god! Sorry, no. The economy must flow.
Yes, it does.
Get fucking vaccinated. If you have Radical 6, you still can come into work. It's fine. It'd be bad for the line if people didn't go to work. There hasn't been anything in the news, though. This is the first time I've heard of the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard of it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I had heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Yes.
You guys!
Yeah?
Hurry! You need to come with me!
It's great news, I guess, based on your smile.
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary. Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
Over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover is first into the room and followed by me and Quark. She said nothing and pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. That's a motherfucking bomb! What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb? No way. JC, a bomb. A bomb?
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
I love how realistic that explosion looks. Of course. It was the same bomb I had seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right.
Nope, that's not how bombs work.
Luna's out rounding them up.
Oh, okay.
I should be here in just a few seconds.
All right is never the correct words to use when referring to a bomb. It's a deadly bomb. It's all right.
See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
Where is she? No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There.
Bomb!
See?
Holy shit. Oh my god, we've not made any progress on this blip. Holy shit. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Fee who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch.
Are you gonna try and explain dead man switches to fucking Sigma?
If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who is the first person to find this?
And Luna, we found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah, we looked all over, but we couldn't find anything, so we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during Clover.
During my training, Clover's eyes widened. She clapped a hand over her mouth. She's a really good spy.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
Bombs?
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please. Just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Okay, game.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Sure.
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annie-Hill Nation?
Quark, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, right, you're a child. It's bad.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
We're gonna fucking die, kid.
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
What's annihilation? We fucking die.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Fee nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
There are also these things called antiparticles.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, right, I didn't hit auto, so it didn't go anywhere.
For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge.
Okay.
It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron.
This is not helpful to a child. This is not helpful to anyone.
So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
You could just say we're fucked, right? This explanation makes no sense unless if you already know what all of those other things are. You're right. Like, if you don't know what a neutron is, you're like, well, hold up, what the fuck?
Sorry, I don't really get it.
Yeah, no, that's completely useless. There's actually a bomb in the room. Do you understand what a bomb is, kid? It doesn't really matter how it works. It could be poison gas, it could be an explosion. Literally, the mechanics of how this specific bomb works do not matter. It's a bomb, and it's near us. This is the important bit.
Oh, alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
Okay. Alright, game. Alright. Sure.
What happens when you put them together?
You get babies? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear.
That doesn't help, Fee. That's not real. That doesn't make sense.
Because their opposite elements cancel each other out.
Fee, this doesn't help.
Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation.
Sex is annihilation?
But when you get annihilation, you also get...
babies?
I know! A baby!
Exactly.
Wait, what?
In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
Okay, I feel like Quark has sort of latched onto the idea that a baby is involved and not on the there is a bomb in the fucking room.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
Yeah, it really is glossing over the whole bomb part. The bomb is the important bit. I really do not feel like this is not this is not relevant. Like, I really feel like we could just go, a bomb kills you. A bomb kills everyone in the area. That's the purpose of a bomb. There's one right here.
You followed it though, right?
No!
Yeah!
Quark, you did not follow it. You totally missed the point.
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
Yeah, we can call it an explosion. It really doesn't matter how it works.
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared.
I fucking hate you. Sure.
The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter.
Okay, so here's the thing. You can say that, but we don't actually know that number. So you just decided to rip E equals mc squared out of your ass for no fucking reason. That may be the correct formula for this. It may be the only time that it is correct. The important bit is that there is a fucking bomb. Can we get back to that?
That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me.
Okay, so that's... Okay.
But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
You actually just made that number up. That's really not relevant.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited.
No, that does seem something to be rather pissed off about.
I think I know what kind of bomb this is.
I thought we agreed that it was an antimatter bomb that was not set up to a... What do you...
Probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
How are you guys doing that fucking math? Where did the number 30... Yeah, no, that 350 milligrams came from our ass. It's completely useless information.
What does that mean?
Kid, bomb. Can we just reiterate the point bomb?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
Okay.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that?
Yeah, I really do feel like that is the most important part. It doesn't just... Generally speaking, it's bad, right?
It's enough to blow up a 10-story building.
Okay, that's weird that you know that.
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb.
Okay, doesn't matter. We're in the room with it. It doesn't matter how powerful it is if it's in between those two scales. Right?
We don't know how big this place is.
We do know we're standing next to it.
If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Okay, finally a plan.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3.
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
then there could be 2 other bombs. Or 1 bomb out there. Or a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there,
yes.
Huh?
There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
I mean, it really doesn't seem relevant whether or not, like, how big the... I mean, like, just, we need to leave the room. We can have this conversation about how big the explosion is elsewhere. Because what if the person who wants to set off the bomb is like, oh shit, they found it. Well, better blow it up. Like, either you can get out of the way of it, or you can. Let's start by going away from it immediately. And then do the math while we walk. Or maybe we should just try and figure out how the fuck to get out of here.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing.
Also, yeah, I noticed the 3 and I assumed the same thing. That there are possibly more bombs. Again, regardless of the explosion radius, there's more bombs. We don't know where they are. That's a problem.
We should move it. Somewhere.
No, you should not touch the bomb. What the fuck are you talking about? Dio stepped forward to reach for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him off, away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Well, I think we should try and fucking leave the room, for starters. Let's keep doing that until we're out of explosion radius.
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
That sounds great.
You're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Unfortunately, yes. It does look like it has some sort of mechanism for determining motion, yes.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password.
And where do we input
If you
that?
enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Wait, we know that. So all we need to do is
Yes,
get this
that's
password? But there's no keyboard or
Look
anything.
again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Uh-huh.
Who would do something like this?
Probably the same person who would lock us in here.
I have no idea, but we can figure out when they did it.
Oh,
You
yeah?
and I searched this room. We didn't find anything, right?
I'll be honest, I didn't look under here,
So
no.
that means the bomb must have been
Actually, no, I did look under here. Because I folded it down. I was the one who folded it down, so it had to have been, yeah. After we left, huh? When we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've been all around other people. So there's no way anyone could have snuck off the planet, aside from Quark, who doesn't understand bombs, and fucking Kay.
After we finished the AB game, we all split up.
Hey, I just got here. Why is that woman wearing a golden toilet seat? Don't worry about it. It's supposed to be hot, I guess.
But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. It's not a good look. Hey, why are you guys all giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about a bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
Right? That was, just I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think I was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Go with the being insane thing. That might help. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tin Myoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? We still have not moved a single pip. Holy shit. And also, there's no way to know the culprit isn't one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here. And they set up the bomb.
Impossible.
Huh?
There's
What?
no way that would get past Zero.
What if Zero wanted to set up a bomb?
And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward.
Okay.
What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be. Well,
Why not?
Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fee and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tin Myoji? Fee? Or it seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? I kind of suspect Quark, honestly. Why would Zero Senior have gone through all this trouble of setting up a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior. The bomb codes are from Dio. Right. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, Sigma moment.
Oh no, this is bad.
What is
The
it?
buttons on your bracelet.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Oh, shit.
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
All right, come on, everyone. Yeah, I mean, Tin Myoju is like, oh, well, he seems young. Yeah, a kid his age would be in elementary school. Well, not that he was in elementary school. It was a weird, like, live omission. I hate them all.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors
Even Dio,
close.
especially Dio.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
Smile! We still haven't gone it. Oh my god.
We don't have time to wait for you to just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Feelight out our options. Option A, Luna and I. Who cares? Tin Myoji and Dio. Okay, Luna, I, and Clover. Or Luna, I, and Fee. Or Luna and Alice and I. It'll tell us the options again. Don't worry about it.
Minutes remain.
Okay, so how are we gonna do this?
System here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
Okay, that happens to be you, so that's kind of cute. The most
People
what?
who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so it'd be you, me, and Tin Myoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, fuck you. Then what would you
Share
suggest?
and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just raise our hands for the options we want?
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Okay, because you know I'm a fucking idiot, and you know Luna will probably be nice too? Tough. Pick something else.
Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore.
You did try and murder me, so that was kind of a deal
Do you
breaker.
agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
Yeah, worst thing that happens is you die, so whatever.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
Then option B then. I'd like to go with B. You good with that, Luna? You know that Fee is gonna choose Betray, so that's useless. Everyone knows that we're gonna pick Betray now. I don't want to group with Tin Myoji if that's an option, because we'll betray him and kill him, or we'll go Zero. I would like to pair up with Alice and then Betray. Because she knows that I'm an idiot.
Sure, I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
The 2 least trustful people? God damn, dude, really? So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this, then we're gonna have to figure something else
Which one
out.
do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C won 4 votes. We're almost out of time. I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority. Oh, we don't even get to decide this time?
9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We gotta go through the blue door. check the timeline. Are we getting anywhere? We still have not moved at all. There's only one option. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door. V, Dio, and yeah.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors.
I just figured we had gotten to that part of the branch. Sometimes it skips a few when it does the storyline thing. Huh? There's 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Did we progress? We progressed.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
See, we skipped 2, like, spots there.
Try pulling it.
How about you pull it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility?
You tried to murder me. We're not gonna let that go. It just happened.
Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Yes. Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble.
Okay.
Please? Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right. See if I care.
If Luna is fucking the evil, then I will be legitimately surprised. Like, good on her. She fucking tricked me. Like, she's too nice. Maybe that's the hint that she's the one.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
Oh, what the fuck? What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Huh. Maybe banana? I just heard a story about a banana the other day. Just a few minutes ago, really. I don't think that Alice would ever choose Ally. Like, legitimately, I don't see any reason to pick Ally with Alice on the other side of the Switch. Like, she's proven that she's going to be an asshole, so there's only one option. It's betray. Even if it doesn't get me anywhere, we'll just go with someone who's known to pick. Like, we'll wait until Luna is our partner, and then we'll choose Ally, because Luna wouldn't fuck us like that. Like an oasis in the middle of metal.
Kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. Oh, damn. So much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Just go back and betray her? There's no point. We have to do that later anyway. Oh my god. We're going to have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful. If you slip, you'll fall in the stream. Oh my god. There are 3 buttons on the panel. Push them and nothing happened. Do you think they're broken? Maybe you just need to press them in a specific order. Alright, well. Do you think the order's written down somewhere? Yeah. Well, I assumed that it's only going to be 3, so that's not going to help. But I just realized it could be a 4 or 5 button press, too. Shovel. Huh? There's something on my foot. It's a key. Probably goes in a keyhole. I love how they randomly started pressing big red buttons after finding a bomb. That's a good point. It's Sigma's house. Is that true, Sigma? Is this shed your house? You must be going through a rough time. I think there's something here, but I can't really tell. Damn, bitch, you really live like this? Bird's eye view of the garden. It's kind of like a map. What's that on the right? Looks like a box. I think it's a treasure chest. It's connected to the drawing above, see? Alright, let's figure this out. It's a treasure chest, right? And this is an island? There aren't any islands here, though. There's something green growing on top. Yeah, but there's grass everywhere here. Maybe it's something else. When we look for something, it's a rock with grass on it. A moldy or a mossy rock? It's a paprika. No, it's pepper. It's probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make them from. Is that really from? Paprika comes from bell peppers? Why is it split in half? I'm not sure. Wait, there's something here? Really? I did not know that. Sigma knew something I didn't. I feel like I'm getting dumber by the day. Let me take a look. A yellow coin. We could use that to scratch off the thing. Oh, we already did that. All right, a mossy rock. A metal detector. Okay. This looks like a tombstone. People buried here are Mr. Tufu and Mrs. Igoris. What? That's what it says. Tufu Igu. Oh my god, what the fuck? That's an epitaph. Something that they feel represents them, or just a phrase they liked. What does it mean? Beats me. Any ideas, Luna? Looks like Latin, but I don't know what it means either. Did you see this? It looks like a keyhole near the bottom. You're right. I mean, try the key, but I'm pretty sure that goes to the bronze chest. Nope, no luck. Okay. Kind of figured as much. What is this? Looks like there's some sort of mosaic at the bottom of the pond. A lion? Yeah. Looks like a lion, alright. Lion eats the sun or whatever the fuck? A metal scale. There's a plate on each side. On the right plate, key. Okay. Probably goes to the keyhole. What else? Okay. On the left plate, a small knife. This looks like a paring knife. What's that? It's a knife you use for small, delicate work, like denevening. I've never seen this word before. That's awesome. You know about cooking and stuff? I bet Alice just cuts things with her bare hands. I guess I showed you how good I am at cooking things. They'll start by cooking you. Sorry. A piece of metal. Looks like a weight, maybe? It's a balanced scale. Alright, you can put things on the plates to see which one's heavier. Just curious. Okay, so we don't need to weigh things yet. Looks like there's just enough room for two on the bench. Why are you looking at me? Oh, no reason. Smooth, my dude. White flowers with green leaves. Skunk cabbage. The white flower part is actually part of the leaf. Huh. Thought they were fucked up looking lilies, but alright. I saw a silver key. A metal rod. Combined with whatever this is. Lever handle. I'll work out what that means later. And let me guess. They even made a waterfall. Hold on, doesn't it look like they built something into the rock wall behind the waterfall? Yeah, a walkway goes under it, too. I wonder if what's back there. I assume we can't just go over there because we'll worry about being wet? Alright, so under there is... Let's see if we can just... There's a spotted red mushroom growing in the shadow of this tree. Can we... Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Got a box, that's good. Under the skunk flowers, and then under a rock, I guess, or a hill? Something? Yeah, it probably needs a key. Good thing we have a gold key. Torn piece of paper. Okay, that's useless. We're gonna have to combine that with the other ones. What's that? Maybe I should take a closer look. Is there a potted plant over here that I just blinded on or something? There is. Unlikely, but... Wait, don't people usually hide their house keys under flower pots? They do? Just trust me. I'm sure there's something under there. Wow, holy shit, there is one. Small silver key, goes in a keyhole. Okay, I don't know where that gets us, but there we go. Let's just try digging. I don't think this is right, but it's the only other thing to interact with, so. They look like onions. Cucumbers. Let's try the paring knife. Maybe that'll get us somewhere. Maybe we need to use the metal detector. Oh, this one's reacting to this onion. All right, let's dig it up. There's only the reaction I got. Freshly excavated onion. Okay, I honestly didn't expect that to do a thing. Cut an onion. White coin. Okay. I don't know where I'm going with this. Just rub things on other things. Just this one. Here you go. Okay. Red coin. And then the last one gets me a green coin, I guess? I kind of want to get a garden, man. I talk about this fairly often. Combine with knife. Okay, we have coins. Who the fuck knows what they do, but we have them. That's a good start. All right, what have we not... I guess we could use them on the scale? You should grow plants for eating and plants for pigments. I know, right? Fresh food from the garden is the best. It is, dude. It really is. Okay, Are we on the island? Is that what this area is? Not really. Herbs too? Herbs are the best. Herbs are great. You kind of just grow whatever. It's so easy to grow that kind of stuff. We don't have any spare keys, right? These all go to things. Maybe the handle goes to the grave? Maybe you dig up the grave? That'd be fucked up and weird. That seems on brand for us. Okay. Well, time to defile a grave. Not even to let me think about it? Okay. Okay, you can weigh things. You can tell two similar things have different weights. Like those 4 coins, for instance. Okay. So the green coin is heavier. Got it? Okay. Green greater than yellow. Green greater than white. Green greater than red. Alright, how about yellow? Is it heavier or lighter than white? Yellow is heavier than... Okay. Yellow, are you heavier than red? Yes. Yellow is heavier than red. And last but not least... I'm sorry? What the fuck? What, they just flew everywhere? Is it broken? Oh, I get it. You had to scale more than 5 times, it shakes a spring, which makes the whole thing shake. It'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you reach 5 times. We'll need to pick up all the coins. Why? Did that... I mean, okay? It's this weird way of... But I mean, I can get right back to it. I just need to figure out if white is heavier or lighter than red. So white is heavier than red. Okay. So in order, green is heavier than everything. Yellow is... So green is heavier... something red... Yellow greater than white. Cool. So this is a constant. So now we just need to know, does yellow plus white equal red? Or, you know, red plus white equal yellow? Yes. Red plus white equals yellow. And if I was a betting man, I would suppose that yellow and white add up to green. No, they're heavier. And that balances things. Okay, so green plus red equals yellow, and white. What are we trying to solve here? Like, okay, now I know how much they roughly weigh. It's just a comparison tool? For what reason? I guess we'll come back to that later. If you can't manage it, well... I don't know why we want that information. Do not switch me to easy. I figured out how much they weigh. I just don't know why. Alright. I don't know what this one is. Some other place that they buried. This? Is that really what we're looking at? Really? This is almost nothing. Alright, let's try digging here. We're gonna not mess around with that puzzle for a minute. Because I don't know what they're trying to get me to do. Okay, paper with dots. Examine. This piece of paper has 7 red dots on it. An arrow running from the left edge. Maybe we're supposed to read this in a direction of the arrow? Looks like all the dots are in the middle, or on the left, or on the right. I have a feeling it has something to do with the thing behind the waterfall. We're gonna fuck off from that for a minute. You don't need the scale anymore, so fuck it. Okay. I'm gonna ignore the puzzle for a minute. I have a feeling it has something to do with the buttons, or it has something to do with, read downward? Oh, yeah. Okay, well. I'm going to go ahead and time you out because we're trying not to do spoilers here, but you're probably right. Whoops. Give me an error. The water stopped. I guess the waterfall, it was the waterfall control panel. Alright, so now we can check whatever the fuck this thing is. Oh, okay, so. Coins. I've already forgotten my information, but I did it backwards, so green goes on the right. Then yellow, then white. Then red. I'm sure there was a way to figure that out with less steps, but... What's that noise? It sounded like something unlocking. I guess it wasn't a panel, it was actually a door. There's a screen inside it. Showing 9 stars. What the fuck? What are you supposed to do with them? Well, why don't you try touching them? Have we seen anything about stars? We'll come back to that. Mosaic tiles. You know, it's a puzzle game, y'all. Like, the whole point of this game is for me to try and solve puzzles. You guys get this? I never did use the lever. You're right. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, you can't really make stars with any of that. I'll just be dumb. I'll be dumb on purpose. Just to frustrate chat. All we've got left is this key, and it doesn't work on the grave? Yeah. The other option is to somehow get to the start of the water, and then maybe I can do something with like a... Wait, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is this? I didn't even notice this until now. When I turn the handle, it goes dark. Looks like the light went down. The light was some sort of surrogate sun. In that case, it didn't just get dark, it became nighttime. So the garden needs nighttime? I guess so. Or maybe it was just a hidden meaning in the switch or the time of day. Let's go see if anything changed now that it's dark. Well, if we want it to be afternoon again, all we have to do is turn the handle, right? Thanks, game. The lion ate the sun. Now hold up now. Yep, there's a purple. All right, let's start taking notes. Perp. Door. Are we gonna, can we mention this? Hey, look at that. Are these stars? Maybe the idea is when night falls, the stars come out? Purple. Blue. Yellow. Can I say that again? So far, I've seen one star. Purple, yellow, green, red. I was trying to find a pencil. This one's blue. How romantic. Well, I am a woman, and it looks too large for me to carry, though. I found 2 stars. This star is yellow. The size, shape, and color are exactly what I expect from a star. I guess you could say this is a typical star. I would say it's mid-sized. So far, I found 3 stars. That star looks pretty green. That's a pretty small star. I'm impressed you even saw it. I'm good at finding small things. Like my dick. The star is definitely red. The light is right underneath it. This is a big star. So far, I found 5 stars. Okay. So we're done. Congratulations, us. It's too dark to see what's going on. Well, I'm gonna turn the lights back on. Okay. So we can't see any of the fancy lights. Alright, so... purple, blue, yellow, green, red. Yay! This is probably the basic picture answer. Awesome! Solved it. Good work. Look at the screen. It's green? Blue is the complex one, right? Okay. I think I know what I need to do. It's one of the ones where they don't give me an extra answer and you just do the opposite of what their correct answer is. Now, how you do that, I guess you could do it in reverse order? Okay, let's try that. Red, green, yellow, blue, purple. Okay. The alternative is trying to figure out what it would be if it was other ones. Well, we didn't use white in this, so we wouldn't want to invert the... Okay, so the opposite of purple would be... like... yellow? The opposite of... no, wait. Back. The opposite of purple is not green. The opposite of green is red. What? Green and purple... Yeah, what the fuck are you guys smoking? No? Like, I looked that up because I'm like, am I wrong? And no, it's the children that are wrong. You are children. Orange. Yellow is the opposite of purple, I guess. I always kind of thought it, whatever. Green is the opposite of red. Red is the opposite of green. Okay, so that means the answer is yellow, orange, purple, red, green. Okay, that would be the colorblind option. So this game has a thing where you get the safe code, but there's also a secret safe code, which is a different color combo. So I'm trying to get the secret code. You get the green one or you get the blue one. The green one is like what you expected. Size order? We're going off of size? Ah, fuck. Okay. I guess the color, like tertiary, like you'd have to know color opposites, which even chat had problems with, so. And if you're partially or somewhat colorblind. All right, purple. Okay, green is the smallest. Purple is the second smallest. Yellow is the medium star. She said so. Red is the biggest, which leaves whatever the last one is. Green? No. Blue? Blue. Okay. So now we just got to figure out if it wants me to go green first, like in ascending or descending order. So let's try smallest to biggest. So green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Okay, so let's try it the other way. Red, blue, yellow, purple, green. Cool. Thought so. You did it! Hey, check out the screen. It's blue now. Okay. The screen changed. I knew that, but I didn't want to get timed out. For sure. This is safe, right? Yep. Let's see if we can get it open. All right, so we got to do that one first. That's moon. Sun, moon. You did it. Good job, Sigma. I think after we solve this puzzle, we'll probably stop for the night. There's nothing else in here. And then the other one was... sun, moon, sun. The next talking portion's fairly long. Yeah, seems like a good time to stop then. First off, looks like there's a map. Floor B. Let's keep going. There's other things. Ambidex keys. If we feel like not doing a huge talking section, we can literally just back up and do a different part. Literally have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. What? Some kind of diagram? Doesn't make any sense. What is it? Oh well, let's just forget about it for now. There's two more things in here. What's this? IG equals immunoglobulin. What's immunoglobulin? It's another word for antibody. You mean like the stuff that's in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff? Yes. So what is this supposed to tell us? Honestly, I have no idea. The only thing left is this key. Must be the key to the exit. I think you're right. We should be able to open the door. Okay, cool. What are we waiting for? For the game to let me do the things. Let's open it. Liz, please do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Master of Escapology. No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than we saw 3 people we had watched earlier leave through the green door sometime earlier. Oh, what's up, everybody? What are you guys doing here?
You the same thing.
All right, let's save there because was the keyhole in the red? The keyhole in the gravestone probably wasn't a red herring. We probably need to go back there at some other point. It does that. There was one part earlier in a different room where we went back and we started talking to a robot. Where are we on the oh my god. We only made this much progress today. So we have okay, so to get to here is 4 hours, right? So this is gonna be 4 hours. Probably like an hour. Another like 2 hours. So that's like what? 7 hours? 8? 9? Like I gotta like another like 9 or 10 hours if I'm doing my math right? At least? Holy shit.
How do you get here?
So it's like at least 2 more streams.
Sigma, hand me the map.
Nope. This game would be shorter if it wasn't as verbose. It's fine though. It repeats itself and it says stuff mainly just to try and get make sure you're caught up on where you're at. This is amazing. I'm gonna show it. It's from Hero Forge. I recognize the art. Let me go and pull it up. It actually does just say Hero Forge on it. So there's that too. Hey, check out this thing from Hero Forge that Captain French Toast, I guess, made. It's a like, so Hero Forge does like customizable D&D figurines. And so they've made me with Herman and Abby. Where's the knife? Right? It's good. Is this the goblin class? Right? And then it's got the can for throwing at people. A friend introduced me to Hero Forge, got me into character building for an adventure game we're doing. Decided to do a rough cut of you with Herman and Abby as your familiars. Since they have gas masks, keep trucking. Well, thank you. This looks great. Looks good. Thank you, man. And I think that's where I'm going to call it for now, because my throat's starting to give out on me. Again, there will be no March of the Mice tomorrow. Mine ended up doing Mario Kart with Mike and friends, but yeah. Anyway, I will try and get the art done for March of the Mice done. Hopefully before, well, we're definitely not doing it next Thursday, because next Thursday is my wife's birthday. As soon as my wife gets home on the 3rd, I'm going to stop streaming and I'm going to kiss my wife and then do that thing instead rather than stream, because I love my wife. Speaking of, I'm going to go see my wife right now. Well, she has to work during the day. So if I just stream up until she gets home, then like whatever, you guys still get a stream, and then I spend all of my time with her. So that's, I think, the plan on the 3rd. So but I will stream something else tomorrow. I'm not sure what. Probably Mario Kart if I'm in. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later.